baby comes out from the delivery, he's in a totally different world. When he was inside, he was all the time hearing that mother's voice or the father's voice. Sometimes it was very loud, sometimes it was very nice and soft. Then his different sound, different hearing. It was hearing was different inside, now hearing outside is different. And also different way of vision. He had imagined that my mother is looking like this, my father, but when he comes out, he sees a different picture altogether. Different smell, the smell of amniotic fluid plus. When he comes out, he may hear some smell of that blood or lopia or some infecting somebody's throat. That smell is different. The taste, he never had any taste inside except for one or two, sometimes he would gulp amniotic fluid. But he loves the mother's milk. It is a very sweet milk and he loves the bond, the mother cuddles and stuff. So that is how he adapts to the environment. He knows he is to live on his own. She was saying single mother, single father. Baby knows how to adapt. Baby knows everything. I will now know how this world of mine is and how I should move in this world by itself. Yes. So we have, everybody says early moment matters. If you are depicted as early moment matters, early moment matters. But what is this early moment? As I told you, he comes out. Who is there? The mother who is there. She takes the baby immediately. It is a skin-to-skin contact. Please remember, there is nothing between the mother. We want the baby to get the warmth from the mother's skin. The mother is nice and warm. The baby gets his warmth. He gets his nutrition from the mother by breast milk. He's kept warm. He's hearing the mother's sound. He's trying to imagine the mother is talking. Please, every mother in the labor room, I'm sorry, there's no time to go to your labor room and all. Tell the mother to talk to the baby. That's the sound the baby heard in utero. So he knows I am now in a very safe space. So talk to the baby. And if the baby is too small, we give kangaroo mother care. Please remember, skin to skin contact is up to establishment of the first breast milk, which may take 1 hour or so. Kangaroo mother care is a care which is given skin to skin contact for more than 90 minutes. So it is skin to skin contact is not KMC. KMC is always more than nearly 1.5 to 2 hours, and we say that yes, that is KMC, which is normally given to low birth weight babies, but if a baby is sick and the mother is able to handle it, let her handle it. We give KMC, we give ECD to babies who are in the SNCU also. Protected sleep. You give the same environment where the uterus was. The uterus is like that. So we take a cloth and we roll it up and put the baby, make a round space and put the baby inside. That's where, see there, right, covered up. So he sees nice, the uterine wall. Please remember, for nearly, I tell you, 3 to 4 weeks, baby does not know what is day and what is night. For him, everything is day or everything is night. He's in a night sleep. He never knew what light was. Once in a bone, somebody put some light to examine him, some light is coming. Otherwise, he cannot recognize. It's only after 4 to 6 that he starts diurnal variation coming. But this is now day, this is now night. If this is the most important factor, the touch of the mother is something which gives protective things to the baby. And you can do many procedures. As you can see that we are collecting blood. The pain factor goes down when you are having the mother's touch. That is the most important thing. Low birth weight babies, different ways to give the mother express breast milk. And the best thing we say always KMC. But after some time we realized that the baby cry again stopped. But the doctor gave some oxygen and the baby went home. The baby was instructed to come for follow-up, but we did not bring the baby for follow-up. It is very important to keep a schedule of follow-up of all babies who had trauma. Remember, all low birth weight babies discharged from SNC. It is a rule. And you must see that this is done. The baby came as 5 months. And a 5-month-old baby which is kept in front of you is always moving his hand, crying or doing anything. When you look at this baby, we tried to push the baby and make him wake up, but he was always lying down. There was no flexion or any attitude. After that, he did not come at all. And then at 2 years, you can see the damage which has happened, and the time went into cerebral palsy. So that birth asphyxia, which happened at the time of birth, it was not followed and it was not registered. So you can see this what can happen, and that is what we say. Please follow up to find out what happens at what stage. Thanks. So now we come to progressive development in children. I am putting up this slide for you to know. This is conception. This is the time between conception and birth. That is your 40 days gestation. And you can see the linear growth, which I showed you in utero. First trimester, hardly the weight is grown, then they start growing. It is already happening in utero, and it continues to grow maximum up to 2 years. It does continue to grow in myelination, but we are saying this is the critical period, it's the timeline of growth which can occur, and it occurs up to 3 years. He can see and he can hear again. It's right from conception to birth. Next, receptive language is when the child is showing some sign, like when he is hungry. He will show some way in which he is really hungry, moves his hand, and he will show you that. But expressive language is when you talk to the baby, so responsive is, he will talk back to you. I mean, he makes some sound. If he is babbling, then please babble back. If he is blah blah blah, then you go the eye, he is confused to what is happening. So babble for some time and then start talking with the baby. Cognitive functions, as I showed you, I showed you this slide. Maximum critical cognitive develops, right? You can see from 2 years, continues on till an adolescent phase. So it's a very important way in which you interact with the child. I know my child is intelligent or not, he solves his own problem. If he's in the cage and he has to come up with a dog, he knows how to come up. You don't have to go and open the door anymore. Then is the most important one is the socio-emotional development. That starts actually in utero when the mother and the baby are together. As I told you, they talk, they can make them understand. And that's how the development takes place. This is actually how the baby's language, the baby's cognitive function, the baby's socio-economic functions are basically developed in this space. So now I'm just showing you some pictures how you should react or how baby react. This father was a wrestler, and he, with all his size and all, he was a very soft-spoken man. This is a picture I've taken from a newspaper, Indian Express, years ago when there was a wrestling match going on. But when I saw this picture, it was really fascinating. This is a father, and of course we interviewed and we knew in fact he was so soft-spoken that you cannot imagine this man talking so softly. And the baby also was very fond of that soft. So when he came out, you can see the expression on the baby. So he's looking as a father and he's imagining, I never thought my father would be like this, and it's a mustache and that. And he's so excited. He loves that father. You can see how beautifully he's cuddling with the child. And every newborn baby when born, the thumb is always like this. This is a very important sign. By 1 month, the thumb has to come out to get stomach grass. If this remains, that means there is something which happened at birth. You can see this little character. He is so excited and so happy that already his palm has opened up. To show you how this experience, how this cuddling and how this imaginative what happening is going to communicate response so beautiful. Then we come to another one. I'm showing you this child came out crying. And we told the mother, talk to the baby. So she said, what to talk to? So I said, I can't talk anything. So she was making all sounds, so something like that. But the baby heard that sound, and you can see the baby has stopped crying. But if you persist on some stimulation too much, they can very easily tell you, this is what I'm saying, they have a way of telling you now to keep quiet. They will put their hand away or whatever they are doing, they will stop. So what is important is when you stimulate the child, if you overstimulate, that poor brain doesn't know where to respond, how to get their wiring there. Next one. This is a low birth weight baby who is in our institution again. You can see she's a caregiver. Want you say who can take care. No mother, no father alone in the essence, with the nurse was taking care. And she was so good. She would talk to every baby in the essence. In Marathi, whatever she wanted to talk, and they will, I love you, and do that, or sing song, or whatever, that's stimulating. So beautifully they respond. We can open them out, we can show you that, oh, I'm happy. But if they're not happy, they will turn away the face and say, my wife, I can do what I want. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you can stimulate, you can make the failure, you can put the ECD right from birth. These are the cues. There is hungry. The first cue is just moving in and your mother is on the telephone talking to her friend and she's very busy. But the little kid is hungry. He's now wanting something fast and trying to think on. So he makes this long movement sucking at his finger. But you don't bother, the mother doesn't, is so busy. He will howl. The cry that the baby gives when nobody takes care of it, you cannot pacify them. No mother should feed a baby when the baby is in this phase. He will not take. You can do anything you want, but you calm him. This is responsive care. Key to success. Soothe him. Be with him. When they are calm, then they will take the milk very nicely. Next one. These are the different milestones that I have put. Teach story to them. Very interesting. They love somebody reading stories. They like to see the performing, book closing, and they like it. And they play with it. They feel that, okay, now I can do it. What she did, I will do it. So this is how imitation. Initially, lifting head, that is there, and reaching out for offering. This phenomena is in the first 6 months. And you can see already in the first 6 months how many things they can do. And this are really, we capture what they are doing. It's not a whole picture. This is something which is in the board. Then we do play with, like I was telling, do home toys. Don't go and buy that Hamleys doll. They are useless. They were like 2 to 6 girls this much. 6 to 8 months this. No baby. As I said, no baby is going to act same way. Everyone will do this way. Put up things which is in your house only. And let's play with it. Then you can make out is how he's holding, how he's picking up, grasping on the doctrine. So we go on, and then they know how to solve their problem. I don't like this food, so she put up and take her own food. I like oranges, I like mango. They know what to do as they go on.